Hello everyone, in this video, let's discuss the regression analysis. So for the learning objectives, number 1, define the linear regression. Number 2, calculate and interpret the slope and y-intercept of the regression line. Number 3, predict the value of the dependent variable given the value of independent variable, which is x. And then use the regression analysis in solving problems. So last time we have discussed the correlation analysis. So when we say correlation analysis, it's a method na ginagamit natin to determine kung meron po bang relationship yung dalawang variable. Para malaman natin yung ating correlation coefficient, kasi yun po yung magsasabi ng degree of relationship, si correlation coefficient. Gumagamit po tayo ng statistical tool, which is the Pearson R, kapag ang data natin ay quantitative. Kapag naman quali, gumagamit tayo ng Spearman rank. Okay? So, going back here, when we say regression analysis, it's a tool. Okay, tool po siya na ginagamit natin para makapag-predict tayo ng value. So, yung value na pinipredict natin is yung dependent, which is yung y natin. Okay? And then, remember, yung x natin ay independent and then yung y ay dependent variable. Okay, so para makapag-create tayo ng regression analysis, meron po tayong statistical model na ginagawa, which is in the form of equation of a straight line. So, we still remember the slope-intercept form. Yan yung y equals to mx plus b. Wherein yung m po natin is the slope, and then yung b natin yung y-intercept. So in this case, kay regression analysis, ang ginagamit po natin ay itong y equals to a plus bx. Wherein si a, yan po yung ating y-intercept. Okay, and then yung b, yan naman po yung slope natin. Okay, so ito po yung statistical model na ginagamit para makapag-predict tayo ng variable. Okay, so to determine the trend of two related variables, so dapat yung dalawang variable natin ay related, ibig sabihin dapat may relationship. Okay? So to further discuss this equation, we have y equals to a plus bx, wherein ang formula po natin for the a ay ito. Okay? So ito naman yung guide nyo sa calculator para sa mga may one-liner calculator. Ito naman po yung guide nyo dyan. So ang nadagdag lang naman natin dyan guys ay ito sa pinaka-formula. Open parentheses, times mo lang to, close dito, and then dito times. Okay, parang ito yan. Ito yung parentheses, yung red. Ito din, yung nasa dulo. And then yung x dyan ay times po yan ha. Yung x, hindi po yan variable x, but operation po yan, which is times. Okay, ayun yun, yung nasa green sa taas. And then divide, of course. And then sa denominator, open parentheses, times nyo lang dito, and then close. Okay, kaya nakita nyo dito, ito yung open na parentheses, times, and then close sa dulo. Okay, just in case nakakalimutan nyo yung pattern sa ating one-liner calculator. Okay? And for the letter B, which is yung B natin ay yung slope of the line, ito naman po yung formula natin. So, ganun lang din po, open parentheses, times dito, close. Open, times, close. Okay? So, remember that y is the criterion measure, yan yung ating pinipredict, and then yung x natin, yung predictor. Yung a natin is the y-intercept, and then b is the slope. Okay? So, how to do a regression analysis? Number 1, dapat ang r po natin ay significant. Ibig sabihin, dapat po yung R natin ay may relationship. Okay? If there is no significant linear correlation, do not use the regression equation to make prediction. So, ibig sabihin, kapag po yung R natin ay walang relationship sa isa't isa, so hindi ka pwedeng mag-proceed with the regression analysis. Dapat sila ay correlated yung dalawang variable para makagawa tayo ng regression equation. Okay? Next, number 2, find the values of A and B. So, binigay na natin yung formula for A and B. Then number 3, find the regression equation. So all you have to do, substitute lang natin yung A and B dito sa ating regression line formula. Okay, papalitan lang natin yung A nung na-compute nating A and then yung B. Papalitan lang din natin. And then kung may pinapapredict tayo, so we can use this formula para makapag-predict tayo ng variable Y. Okay, provided dapat na yung X ay given. Okay, so let's have an example, number 1. Using example number 1, what is the regression of this given data and predict the score in English if the student got 15 score in math. So if you remember the discussion about the regression, first thing you have to do is to look or determine kung may relationship ba yung dalawang variable. So based on example number 1 kanina, in correlation analysis, meron pong correlation, itong example number 1, which is very high positive correlation. So pwede tayong tumuloy kay regression equation. So kapag ang tinatanong po ay regression equation, ito yung y equals to a plus bx. And then, predict the score in English. Ito po yung score in English, which is y. Yan yung hinahanap. And then, 15 score in math. Yan naman po yung x natin. So, therefore, ang x natin dito ay 15. Okay, so, nandito na yung summations. Okay, nakuha na natin yung summations. So, next natin hanapin yung value ng A. Okay, solve natin muna yung A. So, ito yung formula po natin for the A. So, meron tayong summation ng y ay 40. Summation ng x squared ay 383. Summation ng x ay 41. Summation ng xy ay 351. And then, ang n po natin dito ay 5 kasi 5 students po ito. Ayan, 5 students. So, we have n equals to 5. Okay, so ang n natin ay 5. Summation ng x squared natin ay 383. And then, summation ng x ay 41. Then, naka-squared. Okay, so ito po yan. And then, para sa mga, sa calci nyo, sa one-liner calculator, open parentheses, times, close. Of course, may divide pa po. Open, times, and then close. Okay, ganito. So, pakita natin sa calcu ang computation nito. We have, pakita na lang natin yung sa one-liner calculator. Open parentheses, 40 times 383 minus 41 times 351. Close, divide, open. 5 times 383 minus 41 squared equals. Okay, so our A here is equals to 3.97008547. So in this case, gamit tayo ng 4 decimal places kapag CA ang hinahanap. So 4 decimal places, we have 3.97. Okay, so 01 na siya. Kasi yung katabi po ay 8. So rule ng round off, kapag 8 na yan, mag-add ka ng 1 dun sa 0. Okay? So, ito po yung value ng A. So, para naman mahanap natin si B, ito naman yung formula natin for the B. So, meron naman tayong mga details. Ang N natin ay 5. Ang XY natin ay 351. Ang X natin ay 41. Y natin ay 40. N is 5. 383. And 41 squared. Okay? So, sa calcu, ganun lang din po ang gagawin natin. Okay? So, pakita natin naman yung sa, yung high-tech na calcu. So, we have 5 times 351. Okay, minus 41 times 40. And then, 5 times 383 minus 41 squared. So, pwede na po kayong gumamit ng times na lang kahit hindi na yung parentheses. Okay, so let's see what's the answer for letter B. So, test lang natin yung SD kapag fraction po ang lumalabas. Itong SD. So, we have 0.4914529. So, kunin lang natin 4 decimal places. So, we have 4915. Kasi 5 na po yung katabi. Okay, so we have for the letter B. Okay, so this is equal to 0.4915. So may value na tayo ng A and B. Substitute na lang natin sa regression equation natin na y equals to A plus bx. So magkakaroon tayo dito ng y equals to 3.9701 plus ang b natin ay 0.4915. And then copy x. Okay, so ito na po yung statistical model o yung regression equation natin. So using this equation, we can predict the score in English if the student got 15 score in math. So ibig sabihin po, ito yung hinahanap natin, score in English, yan yung y. And then score in math, which is x equals to 15. So all you have to do is get natin itong regression equation natin na y equals to 3.9701 plus 0.4915 times lang po natin sa 15. Okay, palitan lang natin yung x ng 15. Okay, so compute lang natin sa calculator what will be our answer. So we have 3.9701 plus 0.4915. And then times 50. So meron tayong 11.3486. So here we have y is equals to 11.3426. Okay? So, for the final answer, i-round off lang po natin yung y. So, magiging y is approximately equal to 11. Okay, therefore, if a student got 15 score in math, then he will get a score of 11 in English approximately. Okay? So, yan po yung ating use ng regression equation. Okay? So, let's have another example. Okay, a survey was conducted by a group of nursing students to 12 women to determine the relationship of their age to their systolic blood pressure. The table is the data they gathered. So, ito po yung data natin. So, we have 12 women and then each women or respective women, meron tayong age and their blood pressure. So, number 1, can you determine the degree of relationship of the age and systolic blood pressure of these women? So, sa number 1 po, kapag ang tinatanong ay degree of relationship, gumagamit tayo dito ng correlation analysis, which is you have to compute for the correlation coefficient, yung R natin. Then number 2, what is the regression equation? Ito naman yung ating y equals to a plus bx. And for the number 3, predict daw natin yung systolic blood pressure ng isang babae kapag ang age niya ay 60, and for number 4 kapag naman 50. So para sa 3 and 4, para ma-predict natin yan, kailangan makuha muna natin yung regression equation. So para ma-check natin or magawa natin yung regression equation, kailangan meron munang relationship yung dalawang variable. So we have to get first the relationship. Okay, yung correlation coefficient. Okay, so ito po yung, okay, once again, this is the manual computation ng ating R. So once again, if you're going to get the xy, look dito ka sa column ng x and column ng y. And then multiply mo lang po sila per row. Okay, so 55 times 148, 41 times 125, 71 times 159, 36 times 117, 62 times 148, etc. Okay? And for the x squared, punta ka po sa column ng x. Squared mo naman sila isa-isa per row. So we have 55 squared, 41 squared, 71 squared, 36 squared, etc. Okay, and for the y squared, punta ka naman sa column ng y. We have 148 squared, 125 squared, 159, etc. Okay, so yan po yung manual. And then after po nyan, makuha mo na yung data per row, you have to get the total. Okay, yung total per column. So kukunin natin yung total per column. Okay, ito po siya. Once again, punta tayo kay mode, and then hanapin natin si stat, 3, and then yung a plus bx, which is 2. Then input lang po natin yung data. So 55. Okay, so now that we have input our data, ayan, check natin kung may mali ba. Anyway, kung nagkamali naman po kayo, pwede nyong balikan. For example, ayan, na-press nyo yung AC, punta na po kayo sa shift 1, and then sa data. Press nyo lang yun. Mababalik na kayo dun sa, sa table. Kung gusto nyo, kung meron po kayong error na na-solve. Okay, check lang natin, double check para hindi na tayo umuulit. Okay, so, ayan. After po nito, na-input na natin, press tayo ng AC, shift 1. Okay? And then, punta naman po tayo dito kay sum, kung kukunin natin yung summations, yung mga total. So, 3, then equals. Okay, and then, hanapin naman natin dyan yung x. So, we have 2 equals. So, ang ating summation for the x ay equal to 617. And then, for the y, shift 1, 3, and then y, 4, and then equals. So, we have 1,678. Okay, and for the xy, shift 1 ulit, sum 3, and then xy 5 equals. Okay, so we have 87,986. And for the x squared, shift 1, sum 3, and then x squared 1 equals. So 33,243. And for the y squared, shift 1, y squared, okay, number 3, and then equals. So meron tayong 237,066. Okay, so nakuha na po natin yung mga summations. So next naman natin dyan ay kunin naman po natin yung value ng R. So pag kukunin naman natin yung value ng R, ito po yung formula. Then substitute lang po natin yung mga given. So ang n po natin dito ay 12. Okay? So ito po yung pagsa-substitute. And then para sa one-liner calculator, ito naman po yung pattern na susundan. Okay, so try natin i-compute using our calculator manually. So, ito na ang gamitin natin yung sa one-liner calculator. So, we have open parentheses. Okay, and then 12 times 87,986 minus 617 times 1678 close, divide, and then square root. Dalawang parentheses, open parentheses, 12 times 33243 minus 617 squared, close open, 12 times 237066. And minus 1678 squared, and then dalawang close. Okay, so let us see our value ng R. So we have 0.8902. Okay, 066405. Okay, so check naman natin using our calculator, yung shortcut natin sa CalQ. So punta lang tayo sa shift 1 kasi nandyan pa rin naman po yung data. Hindi naman natin dinelete. Punta ka lang po dito kay REG, number 5, and then R, number 3, equals. Okay, so same lang. So we have 0.8902, 606405. Okay? So, round off lang po natin siya ng 2 decimal places. So, we got 0.89. Okay, and after po niyan is our findings. So, we have a correlation coefficient of 0.89 means that there is a strong positive correlation. So, kung maalala nyo kanina, yung range natin for the strong positive correlation, pasok po doon ang ating 0.89. So, between the age and the systolic blood pressure of 12 women. So, merong relationship yung dalawang variables. So, pwede po tayong mag-proceed sa ating regression equation. So, for the number 2, what is the regression equation of this given data? So, solution, we have to find for our A. So, ang A po natin, okay, meron na tayong summation ng Y. Ang summation ng Y natin ay 1678. Summation ng X squared is 33243. Summation ng X ay 617. Summation ng XY ay 87986. Ang N po natin ay 12 women. Ang X squared is 33243. And ang summation ng X po natin ay 617. Okay? So, for the manual computation, ito po yung pattern. Okay? So, try natin sa calculus. Okay. So, open parentheses. You can use yung ating, etong una. Pwede naman po ito gamitin. Etong part na to. Pwede po yan, ha? Okay? Sa mga high-tech yung calculus, pwede po yan diretso na. So, ito naman, gamitin ko lang yung sa may one-liner calculator. So, 1678 times 1678 times 33243. Okay, minus 617 times 87986. Close, divide, open. So, wala na itong square root kasi A naman po itong hinahanap natin. 12 times 33243 minus 617 squared. And then close po. So, let's see ang answer natin for letter A. So, ang A po natin, kunin lang natin ay 4 decimal places. Okay, so meron tayong 81.9878. Okay, kunin naman natin si B. Ito naman po yung formula natin for the B. Okay, so ganyan lang din. Ang N naman po natin dito ay 12 pa rin. So, ang XY naman natin ay 87986. Summation ng X natin ay 617. Summation ng Y ay 1678. 12. X squared ay 33243. Summation ng X ay 617. Okay, naka-squared po yan dapat. Okay? So, ayan. So, ngayon naman, gamitin ko naman yung sa may high-tech na calcu. Yung pag pinrest mo naman yung fraction ay lalabas ganito. Okay, so we have 12 times 87,986 minus 617 times 1678. 12 times 33243 minus 617 squared. Okay, and then equals. So, ang correct answer for the letter B, kunin lang natin 4 decimal places. So, we have 1.1250. Okay? So, for the letter B, meron tayong 1.1250. Okay, so ito po yung B natin. Okay, next is nakuha na natin yung letter A and letter B. So, gamit yung ating calcu, verify natin yung answer natin for A and B. So, press tayo AC. Going back, we have shift 1. Okay, shift 1. Sorry. Shift 1. Hindi pala tayo naka-stat. So, punta tayo sa mode and then stat. So, ito ay mabubura yung ating data kapag, sa ganitong calcu, pag nagpunta ka sa mode 1. So, kita nyo, wala na yung data. Okay, anyway, kung gusto naman natin kuhanin yung value ng ating A and B, makuha rin po natin using this calculator, yung shortcut natin. So, punta lang po kayo sa shift 1. Ulitin natin, shift 1. Doon naman kayo kay REG 5. And then, ito naman yon yung A tsaka yung B. Doon naman kayo pipili. Okay? So, since na-delete ko siya, ito at proceed na tayo sa ating next step. Okay? So, hanapin na natin yung regression equation in the form of y equals to a plus bx. So, all you have to do is, lagay lang po natin yung value ng a at value ng b. So, we have y is equals to, ang a natin ay 81.9878. And then, plus the b, we have 1.1250. And then, copy x. So, ito na po yung ating regression equation. Okay? And then, for number 3, we have question here. Predict the systolic blood pressure. Okay, systolic blood pressure, ito po yung y. If a woman, if her age is 60. So, x natin here ay 60. Okay, so kunin lang po natin yung ating regression equation. We have y equals to 81.9878 plus 1.1250 times yung x, which is 60. Okay, and then kunin natin yung y. So using our calculator, we have 81.9878 plus 1.1250 times 60. Okay, so meron tayong 149. Okay, 0.4878. Or we have y is approximately equal to 149. Okay, round off po ng nearest whole number. Okay, so therefore, if a woman is 60 years old, then her systolic blood pressure is approximately 149. Okay, so next question number 4. Predict the systolic blood pressure of a woman if her age is 50 years old. So, yung sabihin, x naman natin dito ay 50. Okay, so ganun lang din po. Okay, we have y equals to 81.9878 plus 1.1250 times 50. Okay, and then y equals to, so sa calculator natin, palitan na lang po natin yung 60. Gawin natin siyang 50. Okay, so we have 138.2378. Okay, so this is y is approximately equal to 138. Okay, round off nearest whole number. Okay, so therefore, if a woman is 50 years old, then her systolic blood pressure is approximately 138. Okay, so yan po yung process natin para sa regression analysis. Okay? Okay, let's have another example. Example number 3. Okay, the table shows the height in inches and shoe size of 7 senior high school students. Assume that there is a correlation between these two variables. Okay, so nakalagay dito ay assume. So, ibig sabihin, we don't need to solve for the R, but in reality, we have to. Okay, we have to solve for the R. So, since this is just a problem, assume daw natin na may correlation na po yung dalawang variable. Okay? So, pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa regression equation. Ito po yung y equals to a plus bx. And for the letter b, what will be the shoe size? Ang shoe size natin yung y. And then, if he or she has a height of 55 inches. So, ito po yung x natin. So, therefore, ang x natin dito ay 55. Ano daw po ang shoe size? Okay? So, compute natin. So, for the xy, manually po. Once again, ito ay 65 times 8, 63 times 7, 62 times 3, etc. And for the x squared, punta lang po kayo sa x, sa column ng x, we have 65 squared, 63 squared, 62 squared. Okay? So, hindi na po natin sinama yung y squared kasi po sa summations natin for a and b, yung y squared ay hindi naman na po kasama. Okay? Then, after po nito, kunin natin yung total per column. So, gamit tayo ng calculator, yung shortcut natin sa calculate. And kung gusto niyo po mag-manual, kunin niyo po yung total manually per column. So, shift 1, nakastat naman ako, kaya diretso ako shift 1, and then 2, and then input natin yung data. 65, 63, 62, 58, 61, 50, 52. 52. And for the y, we have 8, 7, 6, 6, 5.5, 4, 4.5. Okay? And then press AC, shift 1, 3, and then hanapin natin summation ng x. So, press 2 equals. So, x natin ay equal to 411. Okay? And then for the y, shift 1 ulit, and then 3, 4, equals. So, we have 41. And then for the summation ng xy, shift 1, and then summation 3, and then hanapin nyo lang yung xy, which is number 5, and then equals. So, meron tayong 2450.5. And for the x squared, shift 1 ulit, summation, x squared, which is 1, and then equals. So, meron tayong, okay, 24,327. Okay, next natin is to get our A and B. So, ito po yung solution natin for A manually. So, formula, and then substitute lang po natin yung data. And then, ito po yung pattern sa calculator. Okay? So, but using the calculator, para mas mabilis nating makuha yung A, punta lang po kayo dito kay shift 1, reg number 5, and then press letter A. Or, yung corresponding number for letter A is 1. So, press 1 equals. Okay, so kunin lang natin 4 decimal places. So, we have negative 7.1261. Okay? Ayan. And for the letter B, we have, ito yung manual computation. Okay? And sa calc naman, shift 1, and then reg 5, and then B equals. So, meron tayong 0.2211. Okay? So, to check kung tama yung sa calc and yung para sa manual, check natin. So, para sa letter A, meron tayong 41 times 24327 minus 411 times 2450.5 close, divide, open. 7 times 24327 minus 411 squared. Okay, equals. Ayan, so match naman siya dun sa ating shortcut sa calcu. Okay, and for the letter B, so we have open parentheses 7 times 2450.5 minus 411 times 41 close, divide, open. 7 times 24327 minus 411 squared. And then close, equals. Okay, so match din ang ating manual computation dun sa shortcut ng calc. Okay, so now that we have our value of A and B, kunin naman natin yung regression equation. Okay, so we have the pattern of A plus BX, Y equals to A plus BX. So palitan lang natin yung A ng negative 7.1261 and yung B ay 0.2211. Okay, so yan po yung ating regression equation. And then to answer the letter B, what will be the shoe size of a student if he or she has a height of 56 inches? So alam naman natin yung shoe size, ito po yung Y. And then yung 56 inches, ito po yung X. Okay? So substitute lang po natin yung 56 dun sa X ng ating equation. So ito po yung X. Okay, so compute natin sa calculator what will be our Y. Okay, so we have negative 7.1261 plus 0.2211 times 56. Okay, and then equals. So meron tayong 5.2555. Okay. And then round off natin siya nearest whole number. So meron tayong Y equals to 5. Okay. Therefore, okay, the student will have an approximate shoe size of 5 if the student has a height of 56 inches. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so another example number 4. The table shows yearly money supply of the Philippines. Determine the money supply for the next 5 years. Assume that there is a correlation between these two variables. So in here, meron tayong yearly money supply in billion. So, 2012 to 2011. Okay? So, assume daw natin na may correlation yung ating variable. So, hindi na natin titingnan yung value ng R, pero madali naman siyang tingnan kasi sa calculator, pwede naman na natin siyang makita. Okay? So, for the solution, hanapin natin yung regression equation. Okay? So, para makuha natin si regression equation, gamitin natin yung ating calculator. So, shift 1 ulit, and then data 2. So, delete lang muna natin yung mga data natin dito para makapag-input tayo ng panibago. So, we have 1, 2. Okay, and then for the Y, meron tayong 83. Hindi mo na kailangan lagyan ng 00 pa kasi nakalagyan naman sa taas naka-note na in billion na daw siya. Okay, so now that we have input our data, next natin ay hanapin natin yung A and B na lang. Okay, ito po ay using our calculator na lang, yung shortcut sa calcu. Okay, press AC, shift 1, diretso ka agad kay regression, number 5. Ang A natin, okay, let's see, we have 56.866667. Okay, and then for the letter B, punta ka ulit doon, REG, B. Okay, so we have 1.00606060. Okay, so yan po yung A and B natin. So, ayun, nakuha na natin agad yung A and B. Diba? So, after nun, substitute na natin siya sa ating equation, linear equation na y equals to a plus bx. Okay? So, remember our a ay 56.8667. 4 decimal places lang po. So, ito po yung pang-apat. So, yung katabi niya ay 6. So, magiging 7 na po ito. And then, for the letter b, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ang katabi ay 6. So, magiging 1 na siya. Okay? So, substitute lang po natin. We have y equals to 56.8667 plus 1.0061x. Okay? So, ang sabi dun sa question, determine the money supply for the next 5 years. So, yung money supply, yan po yung ating, y. Then, 5 years, yan po yung ating x. Okay? So, ang sabi dito, for the next 5 years. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po x equals to 5 yan, kasi next 5 years eh. So, ibig sabihin, dagdagan natin to ng 5 years. So, kumbaga, ang tinatanong dyan ay yung pang 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. So, ito po yung tinatanong for the next 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, ibig sabihin, ang x po natin dito ay 15. Alright? So, gamitin natin yung ating y. Substitute po natin yung x natin na 15. Okay? And then, for the calculator, compute lang natin sa calcu. We have 56.8667 plus 1.0061 times 15. Okay? Equals. So, therefore, meron tayong 71.9580. Okay, so round off lang natin to ng whole number. So, since 71.9, so magiging 72 na siya. So, therefore, ang Y natin or yung money supply natin for the next 5 years will be 72 billion pesos. Okay? So, therefore, the money supply for the next 5 years is approximately 72 billion. Alright? Okay, so thank you everyone for listening and I hope you learned something from our discussion. Okay, thank you and God bless.